Hey guys, Dark Matter again. Here we are today with the Korbanth Leia install. This one was pre-ordered way back right after the movie came out. It was like February, I think. And finally it showed up. I've had it for a while, just had other projects in front of it. I know there's more, I don't want to say accurate, but kind of more aesthetically pleasing one, like the KR. You know, it's got the mother of pearl on in here and everything, but I like this. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It was a really simple install. The hilt comes apart into, you know, logical pieces. It's not one of those crazy ones that you have to. In fact, I didn't do any modification to the hilt or to the chassis. And if you're an installer, you know, I'll have to Dremel this bit and make a little channel for a wire here, and you know, extend this and shave this down, and I didn't have to do anything. There's a chassis in it that I bought off Etsy, fit right in, switches fit right into it. I'll go over that in a second. It is installed with a Proffieboard 2.2 and a Shtok neopixel lit connector, 24 millimeter speaker, removable battery. I know some people had some issues. This thing is a fingerprint magnet, so I tried to get them all before the video. Some people had some issues with the plating, but I think I might have gotten lucky, because the plating looks even. It looks smudgy because I touched it, but the plating looks good. Comes with its own blade plug, which is very nice. Just a little guy here. I cut it down. Here's your Shtok connector. And D-ring. It's good. The switches actually sit on the chassis itself, which then sits up to about here. I'll show you that. Just unscrewed it. The pommel does come off by itself, but it's not necessary. And this is a very simple chassis. Removable battery, speaker obviously, kill switch, and the board. The only maybe downside of this chassis is the board sits way up there. Way up in there. You can see it right there. I do have a right angle USB, but even I think this isn't even enough room to clear that, so I would probably have to undo these set screws and pull it out just a spec, just to get access. But it's updated as of now, so that's okay.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It is running OS 4.7, and it has the new gesture ignitions. So one of them is you can, just tip the saber upwards. That's the only one I have. There's another one where you can twist it and it comes on. Excuse me. You can mix and match them and put them all on there if you want to, but it's a little bit too sensitive. I might change the sensitivity of the gesture ignition on, but just that easy. Obviously this is your main here. Your aux sits right there. It's almost out of sight. I like the gesture on kind of ignition, but it's a little bit too sensitive. But I mean, overall, it's really gorgeous. All these different little step ups and step downs, and the alternating colors and everything. And I like how this half of the saber is kind of vertical and this half is horizontal, and then back to vertical. And it just gives it a unique look. very shiny, very fingerprinty. But it's good. And of course the buttons work. You can use the gesture thing too, but of course the buttons work.
Then solo.
Where'd I put it? There it is. Little test blade. Yeah, I mean, really simple install, honestly. This one went by really fast. I had played with the idea of doing kind of a different chassis setup, maybe an OLED screen or maybe even Bluetooth, but this particular chassis was pretty full up real estate wise. A lot of this is battery, and then there's a little slot that runs the wires underneath, so I didn't want to dig into that too much, and the rest of it sits up in here, so I mean it's fine. This is one of the only chassis that I've ever bought that didn't require a modification of some kind. And I know I said that before, but that's pretty important when you're doing a lot of installs. Just having stuff fit is very nice. Except for that issue, I think this is really good. It's really solid. And even the battery contacts and everything came with the chassis. Just to solder them.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
So,
Then Moff Gideon.
So, there you have it. I'm trying to do this around the camera. Anyway, so yeah, very nice. I'm not sure why. I've seen a few places where the Korbanth version gets kind of a bad rap, and I don't really understand, because it's gorgeous. It really is. Could you get one that's fancier? Sure, but unless you're one who just absolutely must have something that looks like it walked off the set, this is perfectly fine. For the price that this was, I thought they did a really good job. One last look. Oh, that's really shiny. And if you have a chance, if they do another run of them, pick one up. It's a little cheaper than some others, and it's great. Thank you for watching.